Dear students, today we will discuss very important chapter, that is P block. In this chapter, we will start from group 15 elements. Here we will discuss that group 15, 16, 17 and 18, that four groups we will discuss. In group 15, the elements are nitrogen, phosphorus, arsenic, antimony and bismuth. These are the group 15 elements called as nitrogen family, because the first member is nitrogen, that's why it is called nitrogen family. These are the all group members of group 15. First, some physical property let us discuss. First, that is electronic configuration, general electronic configuration. In general electronic configuration, that mainly this group 15, the configuration is NS2 NP3. 15 means 5 electrons present in its outermost shell, that is NS2 NP3. Outermost electron configuration is NS2 NP3. That means here P subshell is half filled. General electron configuration group 15. So here if you write about this, nitrogen is 7, written as helium 2, 2s2, 2p3. Phosphorus 15 can be written as neon 10, 3s2, 3p3. Arsenic, that is 33, it will be argon 18, then 3d10, 4s2, 4p3. Antimony, that is 51, it will be krypton 36, 4d10, 5s2, 5p3. Then bismuth, that is 32 and that is 83, it will be xenon 86, xenon 54. Then 4f14, 5d10, 6s2, 6p3. So if you see the electronic configuration, here 8 added, here 18 added, then 18, then 32. 8, 18, 18, 32. This is the atomic number of the group members. By adding 8, then 18, then 18, then 32. So you see the electronic configuration. Here D subshell starts from antimony. Sorry, arsenic. D subshell starts from your arsenic, and F subshell starts from where? Bismuth. So due to this difference in electronic configuration, the differing physical properties, we will discuss one by one. So this is regarding general electronic configuration. Second property, that is atomic size. Atomic size order is increasing order, that means nitrogen less than phosphorus, less than phosphorus, less than arsenic, less than antimony, less than bismuth. Okay, so this is regarding the atomic size increasing. But one important thing is the size difference between antimony and bismuth is very less. Less difference of size between antimony and bismuth. The size difference is very less between antimony and bismuth because due to pore shielding effect of which one? F subcell. Due to this is the cause is what is the cause? Due to pore shielding effect of 4F subcell. Due to this pore shielding effect, the size difference between antimony and bismuth is less. Then next is oxidation states. Oxidation states, this group as they have 5 electron in outermost shell, generally they shows what are these? Plus 5, plus 3. If 3 electron involved, then plus 3, then plus 2, plus 4 also shows, plus 2, plus 1, minus 3. So these are some important that oxidation states of these group elements. But normally they shows minus 3 as their electronegative element. They shows of minus 3 and plus 3, plus 5 like this. Here the oxidation states of these elements is highest oxidation state is plus 5. The highest oxidation state of this group element is plus 5 and lowest will be minus 3. Lowest oxidation state will be minus 3 and highest oxidation state will be plus 5. But the stability, if you discuss the stability down the group, you discuss the stability of the oxidation state down the group. Plus 5 state stability decreases. But plus 3 oxidation state plus 3, this is regarding plus 5, this is regarding plus 3. Plus 3 increases. Plus 3 oxidation state increases, stability increases, but plus 5 state oxidation state decreases. This is due to inert pair effect. Due to inert pair effect. Due to inert pair effect, the stability of plus 3 increases because this 2 electron, NS2 electron, has less tendency to participate in bond formation from top to bottom. That's why plus 3 stability increases, but plus 5 stability decreases. So this is a very important, that the stability order of plus 3 and plus 5 in the group 15. Then if you see the valency, here is a very important valency. If you see the valency, nitrogen shows maximum nitrogen shows maximum 4. Nitrogen shows valency maximum 4. Covalence of nitrogen is 4. Why not more than 4? Because absence of vacant d orbital. Due to absence of vacant d orbital. This is very important, remember. Due to absence of vacant d orbital in nitrogen, you see nitrogen has no, because second cell has no d subcell. As it has no vacant d orbital, so it cannot show higher covalency. Maximum covalency is 4. This is the very important point of the nitrogen family. But other elements, show more than 4. More than 4 shows. Phosphorus shows 5, 6 like this. Higher covalency is possible in case of phosphorus and arsenic, antimony like this. But nitrogen, the covalence is limited, that is maximum 4, because due to absence of vacant d orbital. Okay. Then next is your ionization energy. If you discuss regarding the ionization energy of group 15, if you see, group 15 is higher ionization energy than group 14, and also this group 15 also higher ionization energy than group 16. Group 15 has, although in between 15 is coming between 14 and 16, so ionization energy of group 15 is greater than group 14 and 16. This is caused due to what? Stable electronic configuration, that is NP3 phosphate. Due to this stable electronic configuration, group 15 has greater ionization energy. If configuration is stable, then ionization energy is more, already you know. So group 15 has higher ionization energy than group 14 and 16. In between this, if you compare, the ionization energy is nitrogen is greater than phosphorus, greater than arsenic, greater than antimony, greater than bismuth. Because size increases, ionization energy decreases. So this is the order of ionization energy of group nitrogen family, that is group 15. But if you compare group 14 and 16, this is the comparison. Then regarding electronegativity, electroaffinity, if you compare the electron affinity order is nitrogen generally less than phosphorus, then that will be phosphorus greater than arsenic, then antimony, then bismuth. This is the only difference is nitrogen phosphorus. Why? Electron affinity of nitrogen is less than compared to phosphorus. Although small size, but electron affinity of nitrogen is less due to small size, and electronic repulsion. Due to small size of nitrogen, due to high electron density, that electron affinity of nitrogen is less because the added electron is repelled by the outermost electron of nitrogen. That's why electron affinity is nitrogen is less than phosphorus. Then this is the order. This is about electron affinity. Then another important is electronegativity. If you see the electronegativity order is just common. As small size, it will be greater than phosphorus, greater than your arsenic, greater than antimony, greater than small size, more electronegativity. So this is the then this is a very important difference between electron affinity, electronegativity. Then another very important property, that is your melting point and boiling point. Melting point order, if you discuss melting point order generally it will be, just you see here compared to structure, nitrogen melting point, nitrogen, phosphorus, arsenic, and here antimony and bismuth melting point is less compared to other. Antimony and bismuth melting point is less. So nitrogen, phosphorus, arsenic, here melting point generally antimony, bismuth is less. So which will come first? Bismuth less than your antimony. Then which will come? Arsenic, then your phosphorus, then nitrogen. Phosphorus, generally nitrogen, as it is small size, generally less compared to other, this one. So arsenic and phosphorus, if you compare, it will be phosphorus will be greater because due to more covalency. But boiling point order is generally your bismuth greater than antimony, greater than arsenic, greater than phosphorus, greater than nitrogen, due to size. As bismuth is larger size, so higher boiling point. But melting point depends upon the closed pack structure. As bismuth and antimony due to inert pair effect, the covalence is less. So the metallic bond, or that is the covalence is less. So number of atoms attached to the other atom will be less. Due to less covalency or inert pair effect, its melting point is low compared to other. So this is regarding melting point, and this is also boiling. Boiling point depends upon size. Large size, greater boiling point. So this is regarding some important physical property. Then we will discuss next. Next is 7. That is physical state. State is nitrogen is gas and phosphorus 2, bismuth, all are solid. Okay? In this group, nitrogen is gas, but other phosphorus to bismuth all are solid. Why? This is the due to size. All nitrogen is smallest size among these groups. That's why gaseous state. And phosphorus and bismuth due to large size, generally solid. Then if question will be asked generally, why N2 is gas but phosphorus P4, phosphorus exists in P4 state. P4 is solid. There is a question. Why nitrogen is gas but phosphorus is solid? Your answer will be 1 mark answer. That is explanation question, 1 mark question. Why nitrogen is gas but phosphorus is solid? You have to write like this. As nitrogen produces N triple bond N, due to small size nitrogen can form pi bond. So the valence of nitrogen is satisfied and exists in linear form. It is a linear molecule and the valence satisfied between two nitrogen atoms, so it is free. Linear and free molecule. Linear molecule and free. Why it is free? Because the valence satisfied. That's why, because nitrogen required 3 electrons, so valence satisfied. That's why it is a linear structure and free molecule and gaseous state. Automatically gaseous state. But if you see phosphorus cannot form strong pi bond with other phosphorus. In between two phosphorus, the pi bond is very weak due to large size. So rather it produce what type of structure? If you see the structure of P4 molecule, it will be like this. Okay, this is a P4 molecule. Here this P4 molecule, here no double bond is there. Here only all are sigma bond. It is a P4 molecule. As this P4 molecule is produced, so size is large size compared to N2 molecule. Compared to N2 molecule, P4 molecule is larger size. So due to large size molecule, it has greater van der Waals force, so it exists in solid state. So what is the answer? You have to write that nitrogen due to small size, it produces pi bond and it exists in N triple bond N, which has linear structure and free molecule, so exists in gaseous state. But P4 molecule, as phosphorus due to large size cannot form pi bond, rather it forms sigma bond. With the other phosphorus atom, so and exists in P4 molecule due to large size, due to greater van der Waals force, exists in solid state. So this is the difference between why nitrogen is gas, phosphorus is solid. If this is the generally white phosphorus. This phosphorus is called white phosphorus. White phosphorus is allotropes of phosphorus. If you see the red phosphorus exists in this way. So this here indicates what? If you see here the valence satisfied, the tetravalency of phosphorus satisfied, but this is a P4 molecule with P4 molecule like this. With P4 molecule it exists. So polymeriform. This is red phosphorus. Red phosphorus also one allotropes of phosphorus. So this is regarding the state. Then another important property is that is metallic, non-metallic natures. Metallic, non-metallic character. Metallic and non-metallic nature, if you compare, already nitrogen is gas, nitrogen is non-metal. Nitrogen and phosphorus, both. Phosphorus and nitrogen, both non-metal. But your arsenic and antimony, these are metalloids. Metalloids having both character, metallic and non-metallic character, and your bismuth is having metallic character compared to other. So this is your metallic, non-metallic and metalloid nature of group 15 elements. Then important thing is regarding this is your physical state, then metallic, non-metallic character. Then if you see the compounds of nitrogen family, if you discuss the compounds of nitrogen family, generally first let us discuss that hydrides. Hydride general formula is MS3. The compounds of nitrogen family, first one is hydrides. Hydrides, it is MS3. MS3 is that what are examples? NS3, PS3, ASS3, SBS3, then BIS3. So these are the hydrides. If you study the properties, first property of these hydrides is, let us discuss cell. All having system is MS3 system means it is Ab3L. Ab3L means 3 bonded atoms, that is 3 nitrogen, 3 bonded atom and having each having one lone pair. Each having one lone pair. So as they have lone pair and 3 bonded atom, so shape is pyramidal. Pyramidal shape. Pyramidal shape means you can draw, this is your metal atom, central atom, then 3 nitrogen will be like this and having one lone pair. So this is the what? Pyramidal shape of nitrogen, ammonia molecule, and all having pyramidal shape. Shape is pyramidal and hybridization is sp3 hybridization. All having sp3 hybridization, pyramidal shape and Ab3L system for the hydrides. Second part of hydrides is bond angle. We discuss the bond angle. Bond angle as the bond angle of molecule depends upon the size of central atom. If central atom size is smaller, then the bond pair repulsion is more. That's why as ammonia is the smallest atom, that is nitrogen, so bond repulsion is more. Due to small size, the bonded pair electron will be very close to each other, so undergo repulsion. Due to repulsion, it has more bond angle. So bond angle will be NS3 greater than PS3, then AS3, then SBS3, then BIS3. So this is regarding bond angle. Bond angle is not same, but shape is same, pyramidal. But bond angle differ. Bond angle depends upon the size of central atom. Smaller size, greater bond angle. This concept you remember, don't forget. Then next important property, shape, bond angle, then that is thermal stability. Stability depends upon the size. If atom size is smaller, then bond strength is greater. That's why it will be same order. NS3 greater than PS3 greater than AS3 than in this order, increasing order. Ammonia is more stable. Ammonia is more stable than BiS3 because BiH bond is weaker bond. That's why what happens? The stability decreases. Then boiling point. Boiling point of hydrides. Boiling point of any substance depends upon the size of the molecule and also depends upon intermolecular force. In ammonia, as it is a covalent substance, it has two types of force. One is hydrogen bonding, another one is van der Waals force. If you compare these, both forces are greater, then boiling point will be greater. If any one is greater, boiling point will be greater. So, as bismuth hydrides has largest size compared to other hydrides, that's why higher boiling point, then your SbS3, then which is coming, then your ammonia will come, then AsS3, then PS3, PS3. Why ammonia is coming just at the middle? Because ammonia has, what happens? Ammonia has stronger hydrogen bonding. This is the answer. As ammonia molecule has, it is a more polar molecule, that hydrogen bonding is stronger. That's why boiling point is greater. But why bismuth is not? Although it has weaker hydrogen bond, but large size results greater van der Waals force. So bismuth due to large size more van der Waals force. Your answer is more van der Waals force. If question will be asked why bismuth hydride has greater boiling point, your answer will be as it is large size due of the bismuth. So BiS3 has larger size. So van der Waals force is more, so boiling point is more. But why ammonia is just greater than AsS3, although small size, but why boiling point is more? Due to stronger hydrogen bonding. So which force is greater? Which force is more? It depends upon the boiling point. Here van der Waals force is more, boiling is more. Here hydrogen bonding is more, so boiling is more compared to arsine. These are called arsine. Ammonia, arsine, bismuthine, like this. Phosphine, the name is called phosphine. Hydride's name. Ammonia, phosphine, arsine, stibine, bismuthine, like this, the name of hydrides. So this is the boiling point order. Very important for your examination, that why bismuth hydride has greater boiling point, but ammonia is greater than arsine. This is depend upon your properties, that hydrogen bonding. The next one is next property, that is reducing nature. Reducing nature depends upon the MH bond strength. So bismuth hydride will be greater than your SbS3, greater than AsS3, greater than PHS3, greater than NH3. Why bismuth hydride is a greater reducing agent? Because weaker MH bond. Weaker MH bond. When MH bond will be weaker, reducing character will be more. Or you can remember, larger the size of central atom, greater will be the reducing character. Having MH bond, comparing MH bond. So that's why better reducing agent. Then another property, basic nature. Basic nature, all hydrides of this group MH3 all are weak base. These are called Lewis base. All are called Lewis base. Lewis base. Why they are called Lewis base? Because having lone pair. All having one lone pair. That's why they are called base. Lewis base, which can donate lone pair. So all hydrides of nitrogen family behave as base. Now, what is the basic character, that is comparison, how they differ from one another? The basic character mainly depends upon size. If size will be smaller, basic character will be greater. So more basic is ammonia, then phosphine, then your arsine, then bismuthine and stevene, then bismuthine. Why ammonia is stronger base? Ammonia is greater base character, the higher basic character compared to other, due to small size. Due to small size. Small size, more electron density. This is very important. Explanation part is very important. You have to compare and explain why ammonia is more basic compared to other hydrides. Due to small size of nitrogen, it has more electron density. More electron density means basic character is more. So this is regarding basic nature, reducing nature, and boiling point, thermal stability. Then that bond angle, this is bond angle. Regarding bond angle, shape, these are the comparison. Then another important thing, catenation property. You can also write that very important thing. Catenation property. Catenation nature. Catenation property. You discuss the catenation property of these group elements. If you compare, catenation property of nitrogen will be less. Only better is better catenation property by phosphorus. The catenation property in this group mainly is shown by phosphorus. Why not nitrogen? Because nitrogen, what happens? The bond, due to more electron denser atom, of nitrogen, electron repulsion is more. If you compare this N bond catenation, if you do this, having one lone pair, repulsion will be more. The electron repulsion is more. Due to electron repulsions, the bond strength decreases. The bond becomes weaker. Between the two lone pair, when repulsion takes place, then bond will be weaker, so it will be broken. That's why catenation property is not observed by nitrogen. Why phosphorus? Phosphorus shows catenation property because phosphorus is not smaller atom, not high denser, electron denser atom, and the PP bond is more stable compared to nitrogen. This bond is more stable compared to nitrogen because electron repulsion is less. Due to low electron repulsion, bond strength increases. That's why catenation property is possible by nitrogen. So these are some important properties of what? Nitrogen family. Okay? Then next. Now we discuss some important why question regarding the compounds of nitrogen family, that why NCl3 is possible but NCl5 does not. Why NCl3 is possible but NCl5 is not possible? Only answer is absence of what? Absence of vacant d orbital. Nitrogen has no vacant d orbital. Nitrogen atom has no vacant d orbital. That's why it cannot produce NCl5. But phosphorus can be possible. But PCl5 is possible. Why PCl5 is possible? Because phosphorus can show higher covalency due to presence of vacant d orbital. So this is very important question regarding this. Another thing is very important thing is NF3 is more stable than NCl3. Why? NF3 is more stable than NCl3 because NF bond is exothermic nature. Exothermic nature. NF bond is more exothermic. That's why the NF3 molecule possibility is more, as it has more bond formation, more exothermic nature. More exothermic means the enthalpy of formation is more. So stuck, because we know if enthalpy of formation is more, then the stability of compound will be more. As this formation is exothermic nature compared to NCl3, more exothermic compared to NCl3. That's why NF3 is more stable than NCl3. This is a main important difference between the stability of NF3 and NCl3. Your answer will be NF bond is more exothermic than NCl3. Means enthalpy of formation is more in case of NF. That's why stability is more. If you see the dipole moment of NS3 is greater than NF3. Why? Dipole moment of NS3 is greater than NF3. If you compare, you see NS3 having lone pair. This is the structure of NF3 and this is the structure of NF3. This bond is towards this direction, dipole moment. Lone pair always upward direction, and this is also same. But NF bond dipole moment is downward, opposite. Here you see the dipole moment of this lone pair and dipole moment of this NF3 is just opposite. But dipole moment of NH bond and lone pair in one direction. That's why greater dipole moment, resultant dipole moment is more, because all dipole moment of bonds in one direction with the lone pair. But here dipole moment of lone pair and NF bond is just opposite. That's why less dipole moment. NH3 has higher dipole moment. So this is more polar. That means more polar. More dipole moment, more polar. So this is the important thing regarding this. And PCl5 PCl5 molecule, if you see PCl5 when gets heated produce PCl3 and Cl2. That means thermally unstable. Because when it decompose produce 2 chlorine, this chlorine is produced from axial bond. Axial bond means as it has what shape already know, phosphorus, chlorine. If you see this axial bond of 2 chlorine, axial bond is weaker bond. Due to weaker bond, easily breaks on heating. That's why PCl5 is less stable than PCl3. That means PCl5 less stable than PCl3. Then another important thing is regarding the acidic character of oxides. If greater the oxygen content, greater is acidic character. That means M2O5 is more acidic than M2O3 is more acidic than which one? MO. Like this. That means if oxygen content is more acidic character, this is acidic nature. Regarding acidic nature, greater oxygen content, greater acid. Because the oxygen state is more, oxygen state of central atom will be more, so acidic character will be more. Okay, thank you.